Next, Councilor.
Next is 2.03.040, Rules of Conduct, number A3. This is a complete run-on sentence, and I do not understand it. I have no idea what this paragraph says.
Can you restate the section? 2.03.
2.03.040A3.
Okay.
So perhaps the city attorney could explain what this paragraph is supposed to mean.
Mayor,
Please.
as I read this sentence, I believe it's a further clarification of conflict of interest, and that gets into substantial financial interest and what a substantial financial interest may be, and that's when and again, these are the common language that is pulled out of standard ethics code, that are engaged as counsel, consultant, representative, or agent, or when there's a significant risk that a council member's ability to consider, recommend, or carry out an appropriate course of action for the city will be materially limited as a result of the council member's personal or professional responsibilities or interests. So in those cases, when a council member has a duty to a client, I don't know if that's an accountant or whoever it is, if they have a duty, fiduciary duty to their client, and that is in conflict with their fiduciary duty to the city, then they'll have to make that statement. They'll have to recuse themselves from the vote. So that's, I think, pretty straightforward, just about substantial financial interest.
So it's not straightforward at all. So what recuse themselves from what vote, first of all? And secondly, I mean, what caught my eye on this one was engaged as counsel, because I am an attorney. I represent clients in Jefferson County. I purposely do not represent clients in the municipality of Lakewood now, but I occasionally represent clients in Jefferson County. So does this mean that I have to give up my livelihood in order to serve on city council? That's part of my question to the city attorney. And this does not just say me, it says a family member, which includes siblings. Well, I guess not anymore. But
I'm sorry, point of order. Do we have a motion on the floor? I thought that's what this was to be. I'm confused.
No. So I think.
No, we had this discussion with Councilor.
So let me just get a quick. So does this preclude somebody who's an attorney from pursuing their livelihood?
First, the city attorney is not going to be the umpire on the ethics code. It's very clear. So I'm not the one making the call. It's each of you making the call. So if you believe that you are representing a client who has a direct adversarial relationship to the city, then you may want to look at this paragraph and figure that out for yourself. If you believe that you're not, then it wouldn't apply. But remember, I'm not the umpire and decision maker.
Okay.
So what this is saying is that you cannot be an attorney who represents people against the city of Lakewood in any way. In other words, if there is a police officer involved in a case, you cannot be an attorney on that case and be a city councilor. And this is ridiculous. this is excluding all attorneys from serving on city council.
So, would you like to
So
make?
I am proposing a motion to take out that provision. Oh, it's not only excluding people on council, but their family members from representing people who might have interests against the city, including just defense attorneys.
So counselors, your motion to, in 2.03.040 to strike 3 in its entirety.
Yes.
Okay, is there a second?
Second.
Okay, motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Please cast your votes. Counselor Abel is an aye. Counselor Springsteen is an aye. That fails 4-7. The 7s being Paul, Franks, Matt Rowe, Vincent, Sharazai, Stewart, Strom. Next amendment, Counselor.